So Venerable Damcha very kindly looked at the translations from the Unshakable Resolves that I covered yesterday and made some changes so to make them a little bit more understandable. So 23 reads, "If I attain Buddhahood, and the Bodhisattvas in my Pure Land, relying upon a Buddha's supernormal powers to make offerings to all the Buddhas, are unable to travel to countless immeasurable Nayutas of Pure Lands in the moment it takes to have a meal, then may I not attain full awakening." Okay, so that's a much better translation. I think the meaning comes clearer there. Okay, then the next one. Okay, so 24 is the unshakable resolve to offer implements, or I might say items, according to all their wishes. Items sounds better. Yeah. "If I attain Buddhahood and the Bodhisattvas in my Pure Land manifest their foundation of virtue before all the Buddhas, if whatever items they seek and desire to offer do not appear according to their wishes, may I not attain Buddhahood." Okay. Now, where it says foundation of virtue, check if that means collection of merit, because it may make more sense that way. Okay, so that one's clear, right? Okay, next one is the unshakable resolve that Bodhisattvas will expound all knowledge of phenomena. So if I attain Buddhahood and the Bodhisattvas in my Pure Land are unable to expound all knowledge of phenomena, may I not attain full awakening. Okay, so those Bodhisattvas have all that ability. Okay, then 26 is the unshakable resolve for Bodhisattvas to attain a diamond body. If I attain Buddhahood and the Bodhisattvas in my Pure Land do not attain the diamond body of the guardian deity Narayana, may I not attain full awakening. But you can see the way it's worded. If I attain Buddhahood, may I not attain full awakening. So somehow it's, if you attain Buddhahood, then it shouldn't say at the end, may I not attain full awakening. Yeah, because it's implying that you have attained full awakening. Anyway, I didn't edit Amitabha. 27 is the unshakable resolve for myriad phenomena to be exceptional. I like these titles about that you included, because it makes much clearer what the meaning of the resolve is. If I attain Buddhahood, the gods and humans who are reborn there, meaning in the Pure Land, and myriad phenomena in my Pure Land will be majestic, pure, bright, brilliant, and beautiful, with exceptional shape and color, so exceedingly fine and subtle that they are beyond praise and measure. Among all sentient beings, even those who have attained the divine eye, if there is one who if there is one who can fathom and proclaim their name and number, may I not attain full awakening. Okay, so it means that sentient beings, even those who have attained the divine eye, cannot even fathom the kinds of things that are in Amitabha's Pure Land. Okay, then 28. So if I become a Buddha, if any bodhisattva in my Pure Land who possesses even the least collection of merit should not perceive the boundless shining beauty of the Bodhi trees of my sanctuary, their height being at least 4 million miles, then may I not attain awakening. Okay, I'm glad we don't have to work in that forest. Okay, but may we live in that forest. Yeah, beautiful forest. Okay, so, again, talking about the physical, manifestations of Amitabha's pure mind in the form of the environment in the Pure Land. Okay, so we shouldn't just think of this as, a beautiful physical environment, kind of like Bali. May we pray to be reborn there. But to recognize that, what they're when they're talking about the Buddha's body or the Buddha's environment, that these all come about due to the collection of merit of the Buddhas, and they're just, and it's the reflection of merit, of course, is reflecting that Buddha's spiritual realizations. So we should always bring it back to what is happening in the mind and the progress somebody makes along the path to be able to emanate these kinds of things that sentient beings can enjoy. Okay? And not just say, oh, that looks pretty, and take it at face value like that. Then 29, if I become a Buddha, if any bodhisattva in my Pure Land should not possess the wisdom of eloquent oration after having read, recited, and observed the Dharma of the sutras, may I not attain awakening. Okay, so it's saying that all the bodhisattvas in that Pure Land they will possess the wisdom of eloquent oration after having read, recited, and observed the Dharma of the sutras. So, if you're born in that Pure Land and you study the sutras under the guides of Amitabha and all the other bodhisattvas there, then, you too, as a bodhisattva, will have that ability to explain those sutras in beautiful language that can really connect with the audience and inspire the audience. So that would be nice, huh? Then 30, if I become a Buddha, if any bodhisattvas in my Pure Land have their wisdom of oration limited, may I not attain awakening. Okay, so all the bodhisattvas in the Pure Land, their wisdom of being able to give teachings will have no limitation or hindrance or interruption. And seeing that Nagarjuna was born in Sukhavati, if they all take after his example, then we can understand that that's true. Okay, then 31. When I have attained Buddhahood, if my Pure Land should not be limpid and brilliant as to reflect the miniatures of the innumerable, inconceivable, and boundless Buddha worlds of 10 directions, as one's face is seen in a brilliant mirror, may I not attain awakening. Okay, so this is saying that in Amitabha's Pure Land, everything in the Pure Land will reflect miniatures of the innumerable, inconceivable, boundless Buddha worlds of the 10 directions. Okay, so this is kind of like in the Samantabhadra prayer. May every atom have a Buddha field surround with a Buddha teaching the Dharma to countless bodhisattvas. So it's kind of like that. In every atom of Amitabha's Pure Land, it will reflect. It says here in miniature, but it means, probably they'd say, no, it's not really in miniature. It just it appears that way to the eye. Reflects all the other Buddha lands and what is going on in those Buddha lands. Okay? And all that is reflected as clear and brilliant as one's face is seen in a bright mirror. Okay, so, but I think it's going to be more beautiful and brilliant than our faces in a clean mirror. Okay, because our faces are not the inconceivable, innumerable, and boundless Buddha worlds of the 10 directions that are going to inspire the mind and create so much, enthusiasm in the minds of others.
I'm just wondering, when they talk about bodhisattvas, since this is ordinary people can be born there, Do they mean bodhisattvas in the way that we think of bodhisattvas, that people have that realization, or are they using it in the Chinese way where anybody with a bodhisattva motivation? What do you think?
I don't know. So that would be something to really investigate, although it seems to me it would have to mean bodhisattvas in the technical sense, and even Arya bodhisattvas. Yeah, because to have some of these abilities that are described there, you need to be an Arya bodhisattva. In some of them, regular bodhisattvas will do. Yeah. But, definitely, I don't think it means, in thinking about it, that it just means the person who sometimes in the Chinese tradition, when you're practicing Mahayana, they address the whole audience as bodhisattvas, meaning bodhisattva wannabes. I don't think it's necessarily those people. Yeah. In fact, it would seem that it would be strange if it were those people.